name is Emma Ross, and I am Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. This is my second year as Chief, and part of my job description is being a presiding justice on more than half of the cases. I lead deliberation and make sure that deliberation stays on track.
I'm Michaela Johnson. I'm from Fox City's delegation, and this is my 4th year in Supreme Court.
My name is Monica Cluttered. I'm from Fox City's delegation, and this is my 3rd year in Supreme Court.
The reason that I chose Supreme Court initially 4 years ago was because my cousin was actually in the Minnesota delegation, and she ran the courts, and I always remember her coming home from their Model Gov session telling me how much she loved it and how much fun she had and how it's something that she was really passionate about. And from a young age, I've always loved law and anything that really had to do with the court system, so I guess that's why I chose Supreme Court.
I joined Supreme Court because I like to write up cases and also briefs, and then deliberation is my favorite because you get to argue for which side. It's pretty much debating.
I mostly just like writing my brief, and I like deliberating them.
My favorite part about being in the Supreme Court is we're a family. We're like off, other than like we're away from press court and the ledge group. So it's like really nice because we all know each other. And it's like we all are there.
I stayed with it because a lot of people don't understand what happens in Supreme Court, but the way I can explain it to people is it's like one big family. I mean, you know everybody, you have that close connection with people. In deliberation, we can be serious, but then again, there's always that side of it where you just get people and you understand them and you support each other, and even if you don't agree with what they're saying, you still congratulate them on the awesome point that they made in deliberation. So I guess that aspect of it, it's just very welcoming.
Probably the deliberation after hearing everybody's cases and just hearing the different sides of opinions and the actual facts.
Also for this year, there are several changes that we have decided and are actually being implemented. One of them being that JRC is allowed in chambers with computers in the back row. That hasn't happened in the past. Usually technology wasn't even allowed in chambers at all. Another change that we're making is the presiding justice, meaning that either the first or chief justice in deliberation is allowed to have a computer or a phone in there for research purposes. And then the other really big thing that's happening this year is there's actually going to be a Supreme Court curriculum that is being written by myself and help with some other authors, Jocelyn Donahue, and I believe Aaron Sheeta wanted to help us. So that's being written, and hopefully that can be implemented for next year's use.